Welcome everyone to the League of Cinephiles. I'm your host Alex Hummer, bringing you more simulated competition. Today we have a 3v3 who would win matchup between the Watchers and between Gone with the Win. This rivalry was re-sparked after the last 2v2 matchup. Tyler Banark being the worst guest judge in guest judge history.
I'm not even gonna say anything. Tyler, forget it's me.
On this panel.
Tyler, forget it's me. Guy is also on the team. This is not fair. And Tyler is a judge and he keeps getting angry for you guys. So this just shows the bias.
This man is biased.
I will change your score right now if you don't sit down and be humble.
This was like a great 2 against 3. We just want to thank everyone that we were able to beat Tyler and the rest of the team.
Even Tyler's bias of Unyolo just flew through his head.
This rivalry is not over, is it?
No, and I think I might have started another one with Guy. It wasn't originally my intention to take down Unyolo, but I mean, like, honestly, it was kind of fun.
We have a rematch of sorts between the Watchers faction, Unyolo, Dev, and Guy. They're full 3 members of the faction. And between Tyler, Ben, and Rod, who are now a team. Tyler's not beaten Unyolo yet in a Cinemore's matchup so far. He's hoping to get his first win. Unfortunately, Unyolo has his cavalry by his side, Dev and Guy, 2 Cinemore's veterans. Let me just say, I apologize to Rod and Ben. I really do apologize because you guys are innocent bystanders to this rivalry. You guys are innocent bystanders in the middle of basically a firefight, really. And unfortunately, you chose the wrong side here. Not that I like the Watchers in any way because they're the best team here, and I really want to be my faction to be number 1. But I'm sorry, guys. I've been present for every one of these teams' victories, and this is not going to go the way you think. I wish you good fortune in your battles ahead. And Tyler, I think you're a nice guy, but you really messed up. You shouldn't have been that biased, Tyler. You shouldn't have.
Tyler, I run this show.
Tyler, you're being biased towards the judge. Not liking the judge.
Sit down.
You're being biased.
I will tell you that.
You're being biased.
As much as
and you're interrupting Alex. Be humble right now. He's interrupting you. I just want to say that for the record.
I'm expecting a massacre here. I'm just going to put it out there. Nikita, you're going to be my guest judge today. Nikita, how are you doing today?
I'm excited. It's my first video with the channel, so really hyped. I'm loving it so far. It's a lot of like organic and nice fun interaction. Everyone's super friendly. I'm guessing that will switch in 3 seconds. So yeah.
For those who don't know our Who Would Win segments, we have 4 matchups, and the 2 teams will basically argue and debate, rebuttal, that kind of stuff, based on which fictional character they think would win in these said matchups. We have Venom and Carnage versus Deadpool. Now, let's go with Gone with the Win first, since they are the challengers for the faction championship.
One advantage we think that Venom and Carnage has over Deadpool is that they're both symbiotes, and they can overtake Deadpool just by latching onto him. And like the more they can do that, the stronger they are.
2 alien symbiotes out of this world. They can attach to Deadpool and take him over quick, or to any other host. And plus, we got numbers. We got 2 of them, Venom and Carnage. They got genetic memory because they're the aliens, so they can understand his fighting technique and learn and adapt to it as well. They have exponential healing power, which is really good. If all else fails, just throw a chimichanga in there and he'll get distracted.
Deadpool himself is a distraction. I mean, is he going to take this fight seriously, or is he going to take it as a joke? Mm-hmm. If he takes it as a joke, I think it's a no-brainer. We're going to win. I mean, the guy's personality is all over the place. Is he going to start throwing sarcastic jokes, or is he going to be serious? I'm leaning towards he's going to be a sarcastic asshole and not really take the fight seriously.
Let me just start by saying one thing. It's not your fault because you probably only know the characters from movies, but there's something called comics. And Venom already took Deadpool over in the comics. And what happened was Deadpool Madness. You can read it. You can search on Google if you don't think it's right. It's called Back in Black. and Venom had to quit being like latched to him because Deadpool was so nuts that he was driving him mad and he was controlling him. He was like driving around, going to Vegas and just having fun with him. So that thing of you saying, oh, he can latch on, he already did, and he lost.
There is a comic actually called Deadpool versus Carnage. Who won in that comic? Deadpool. Deadpool won in that comic.
Nice try, Ben.
Sorry, bad guess.
And also, just going to the symbiote thing, you're basically just holding Deadpool on a tap out. You're not defeating him. You're just creating a mutual ground where it's nobody's winning the fight.
He could just get a sound projector, like, you know, start talking in their ears. They're dead, like, because you know how they're sensitive to sound. So I mean, you've kind of lost.
And the other thing is and the other thing, Deadpool has no weaknesses. Okay, your guys have weaknesses there: fire and loud sound.
Yeah.
There's another comic book called Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe, where Deadpool kills every single character in the Marvel universe.
That is also true.
Every single like, there's not even a chance. And Deadpool can be killed.
So
don't
hold on. Also, don't say it's not canon. It's canon. You're a liar. He's a liar. He's a liar, and he knows it. He can make these claims. He can make these absurd claims, but he knows they're not true. He knows they're not true, Ben. You know they're not true. You know, I can really tell the motivation of this team when one of your members is asleep on their chair. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You lost.
I was just so bored from that conversation. I just need to get my nap in.
Why?
I completely understand. No, I completely understand you bored because there's no discussion. Because we proved by one that not only Deadpool would defeat him, he already defeated him several times.
You say Deadpool. You guys say Deadpool has no weaknesses, but you know, I think this is where knowledge on the movies comes in the hand. I think let's recall back to Deadpool 2 when Vanessa dies. What happened to Deadpool? He just decided to sulk and be a loner and didn't care about anything else.
But he kept healing in the end.
Did you know what happened? He couldn't.
So I'm sorry.
Not even Deadpool could kill himself. He blew himself up, and he like completely reconstructed.
Yeah.
Okay.
That has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do about Vanessa.
Wait, why are you cutting out facts from the films, Rodney? Why are you doing this? I'm just curious because
and you guys still haven't proven how Deadpool was ever defeated.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You're saying Vanessa died.
We have source material as our proof. Ben, who says things aren't canon, but they are.
He has this love affair with Beth, and there's no way that you can kill him. And he's like, if you
wait, did you say Beth? Because I think you mean Vanessa Unyolo. So you should probably remember who you're talking about.
He said Death.
You know,
like in the comics.
Oh my god,
which is something you should have read before you came into this arena.
Okay, Mister, I'm like I'm a coach, and then you be that. Okay, I can't.
Tyler, you're so uptight. You look like you're on a hemorrhoid cushion. So I recommend you stop talking right now.
He just channeled his 5-year-old mumbling.
Guy, were you creating a Waffle House? Because your face was as flat as a pancake.
Look, in the end of the day, these matches need to do research. And research shows like over and over and over that Spider-Man have beat like Carnage and Venom, and Deadpool can like defeat Spider-Man several times and defeated the other. So guys, I'm sorry.
Every superhero has to have some flaw and disadvantage to them, or else, they wouldn't be interesting. Just think about that.
So, we all know Stan Lee didn't create this one. So, I mean,
but he's not. Did he create every single superhero ever, though, Guy?
No, but he actually, his common claim to fame is that he created characters with flaws.
Is silence.
He's not like any superhero. He can defeat anyone because
Deadpool even beat Thanos. I got the poster right here.
Yeah, he defeats
from the comic. Deadpool versus Thanos.
So that's gonna do it for this round. Now myself and Nikita will grade the team's arguments based on 10. I gave the watchers a 10 out of 10. Really, that was perfect, guys. That was probably your best argument yet. The evidence you brought up was very helpful. You brought up great rebuttals and every kind of angle of the fight. So yeah, and then I gave the other team a 3 out of 10.
Typical.
Bias. I'm calling bias. You are biased, mister. I do not appreciate that.
You're
That's
biased.
Straight up
You're biased.
right
Let me
there.
just say this.
Come
on.
That's why you're here.
Biased right
You're
now.
biased. That's why you're not a judge anymore. Because you were biased, my friend.
Let me say it. Let me see why. Let me see why. Rod and Ben were good. I was thinking about a 5 or 6, but then you mistakenly tried to block out Unyolo's English by saying you said Beth instead of death, and then you started doing that 5-year-old impression of Guy.
It's really good.
So the watches get a 10. Holy shit! And the gun with a win gets a 7 because I'm being unbiased now, guys. Here, honestly. Look, the reason why the watchers get the 10 is because it's like super research. They're prepared for a project, material. Deadpool fought these guys. Deadpool can be killed. Spider-Man beat them. That was super scientific approach to this whole thing.
I am so grateful that we have an unbiased judge today.
Let's go to the next matchup. So we have the Defenders versus the Fantastic Four. Let's go to the Watchers first. They will start.
Okay. So let's just do a little intro on this. Okay.
Yes.
First of all, this matchup is not fair for you guys because, we have the Hulk, Silver Surfer, Doctor Strange, and Namor.
Yes, we do.
And that's you might be confused now because that's probably not the ones you're expecting. But
this is the original
No.
This is the original team.
This is the original team.
Alex never said anything about which teammate when he sent it to me.
We were ready. We were ready. So go ahead.
We were ready.
Google search.
If you go on Google
search,
Google search the original Defenders.
Wait.
Hold on. We were ready. We knew.
Okay, good.
Yeah, we were good. We were ready for this. Go on.
Yeah, you were ready for this. You're ready.
Go on and go.
We
don't have all
Let
that.
us talk. Go ahead.
Let us talk. So if you go on Google search and you put Defenders, Marvel, it's gonna comics is gonna show you the Defenders because they were created in 1971. Okay, and the ones that everyone knows from Netflix were created in 2017. So that's not even a choice there. So if we're talking about the Hulk, Silver Surfer, Doctor Strange, and Namor, I'm sorry, it's not even a matchup because we talk about the most powerful characters in the Marvel universe. Okay, Hulk defeated the Thing I don't know how many times. Namor just can defeat the Human Torch so many times. So we are left with Sue and Red. And if before you were saying, oh, we just need to take the Deadpool's girlfriend away. Imagine if we take Sue away from Red, and it's very easy. Doctor Strange only has to do a portal.
I 100% agree. This match, I pity you. Alex is obviously done some good. He's been good to us. You got Namor, who literally is like the king of the sea. So he could just spill a little water on the Human Torch and he's dead. You got Sue Storm, who Doctor Strange can go into the astral plane. So I bet he can see her there, the Invisible Woman there. So he could take her down.
The Silver Surfer already took down the whole Fantastic Four on his own.
That is true. Yes. He actually has. He has taken down the entire Fantastic Four.
And before you go and say, oh, but we have Red and he's so intelligent. We have Bruce Banner. Okay,
we have Bruce Banner. We have two members. We actually have another. You may have one member of the Illuminati. I think yes, we have two. We have two members of the team, the Illuminati. So I'm sorry, we won. Any questions?
Yes, I do have one. Who's this Red?
Reed Richards.
Stop. You see, you are. I know what you're doing. You are making fun of his English.
I'm hearing Red.
Oh my god.
I'm hearing Red.
Like
I don't know who Red is. You said Reed. I'm hearing Red. I am hearing Red.
Okay.
I'm hearing Red.
You have disrespected this panel. You have
Oh my god. I am
keep doing this. this.
Guy, you want to make me
He's
lose so
doing
many
this.
IQs? My brain is not
Last week, you were mean to him because he pronounced garage.
Oh my
I'm
God.
telling you the truth.
Then
I
you do
hear
this with
red.
Red.
I am not hearing Reed. I did not know who was red.
Oh my God.
I
You
know
are
who was
horrible.
red.
You are a
I
horrible
said, I
man.
don't get it.
You are a
I was saying
horrible
red.
man.
Okay.
You are a horrible man. You are a
Okay,
horrible
so
man.
I said,
Oh my gosh,
okay,
Alex,
okay,
Oh
one
my
second.
God. And they say
One
I'm the
second.
asshole of the
Unyolo,
panel. Oh my
Unyolo,
God.
I'm telling you the truth. Unyolo, if you were saying
Can't hear
Reed,
anything.
I would know what you're saying. But I swear, I hear
said,
red.
okay,
I'm
I
like,
said
okay,
red.
who's this red? Does he
Okay.
mean Reed?
This is going like weird
Okay.
today.
God.
I can't wait for you to support Red on your team.
That
by the
was
way.
not good.
Let's see how this plays out.
Okay, Rod or Benji, if you guys want to start this off, because I'm scared too. I'm just,
Oh, come on, let's
Go on,
have
Ben.
fun.
You said yourself, Reed Richards has a big brain. I think you kind of undersell his intelligence here, and he's the head of the team pretty much. So he can get everyone together and get a good game plan. The defenders are kind of all over the place with different people and stuff.
Hold on.
Now put your damn,
No,
put your damn
You
hand
wanna
down.
roll already?
Let
It's been like 5 minutes.
my man go. Let my man
You're
go.
kind of asking
Speak your
for it,
piece,
guy.
Ben. Yeah.
Come
Hot
on,
out of
guy.
that hat. Speak
Guy.
your
Muting
damn
myself.
tea.
I'm muting
Speak your damn tea.
Guy,
And,
keep it in the chamber. Keep it in the chamber.
As I learned from the comic book trivia last time, Silver Surfer can give people the ability to take other people's powers also. So if he messes up one time and gives that to Human Torch again, then he can take any one of our powers or your guys' powers also for the defenders. So, and Silver Surfer really isn't much without his board.
What?
I said it.
Mhm.
Rod.
He's made a cosmic energy. What are you talking?
Guy, it is not your
It's not our
turn.
turn.
You need to shut your trap. In my defense, I think Jessica Jones and Human Torch, that is a fine match. I mean, just they both can fly, but at least the Human Torch through a fire, and Hulk and Ben Grimm and Luke Cage. I mean, the thing can take on. If he can at least fight the Hulk, he can take on Luke Cage. Mr. Fantastic taking on Daredevil. I mean, I think that's the final one. And then the Invisible Woman taking on what's left? Iron Fist. Or you can Mr. Fantastic and Invisible Woman can take on either one between Iron Fist and Daredevil. That's what I personally think. Hi, Guy. How are you doing today? How's it going? But yeah, those are my 2 cents. So.
No, I mean, come on. Thank you, Tyler. I mean, for mentioning the thing, if we're talking about the bootleg Netflix defenders, then yeah, he could take any of those 4 on. I mean, Luke Cage, he's bulletproof. Good for him. Thing could smash him to pieces. Who else we got? Daredevil. Well, he's got his damn senses, and he's a ninja. Thing could smash him. Put your damn hand down. Let the black man talk.
Yes, Unyolo, I see you. Again.
Put your damn hand down. Anyway, where was I? So distracting.
Oh my God.
So distracting that this team is. I mean, did your parents not teach you manners? My goodness. Anyway, as I was saying,
better than that.
Yeah. As I was saying, it's not really. It's very even. You guys are making it seem like it's just it's a non-winnable contest. Each of our team in the Fantastic Four could go up and whoop that ass.
Just
We're
one
not
thing,
talking about that version.
That's
Well,
talking
you said,
about-
hold on. He said the defender, so it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter.
I don't. No. I don't
Look.
blame them for. No. They can argue that because they did think that was the defenders.
But
and
the thing is, you need to be able
I
to
thought that as well.
adapt. You need to be
able to adapt.
to the
you
argument.
guys play really dirty. You guys play
Right,
really
right.
dirty.
Look,
Be
man.
clear as well.
We fought inside the rules. When we fought last time, and you
Yeah.
said, who was it? It was the Sinister Six against, I don't know. But you sent us something saying exactly who the members were. This time, no one said who the members were of the Defenders. So
Exactly.
we could even go and pick because there's been so many, like Wolverine and stuff.
Let me just break.
You have to adapt. We didn't say Luke Cage. We didn't say Jessica Jones. So if you keep talking about them, I don't know what you're talking about, because what we said was Silver Surfer. No one said anything about it. The only thing they said was he's not powerful without his board. And again, I'm going to have to agree with Guy. You a liar, because he still has all his powers.
Also, let me remind you. Hey, it's our turn to talk.
Hey!
It's our turn to talk. The Fantastic Four suck, okay?
That's just your opinion. That's just an opinion. It's not true. It's not anything. It's an opinion.
Tyler, why is your defense just mocking us?
It's just it's silly to me that they think. I mean, honestly, we've prepared for this. You know, you need to adapt, guys. I mean, honestly,
if you did some research, only you had to do was go on Google and put Defenders Marvel, and our guys would show up. Our guys would show up on a big picture. And you guys should have think, oh, wait, maybe it's this ones. Let me ask Alex. And Alex would say, no, it's the Netflix ones. And you would tell us, and we would have to choose Netflix. But you guys didn't. You did no research. So now you have to fight like the ones we picked. Because
Tyler, why are you raising your finger?
Right?
And also to go off of the adaptability part.
I will not let you sit here and tell lies on your life.
Let Dev speak.
And let you tell lies.
Let us speak.
Okay?
Let us speak.
Oh my God.
We did our research, all right?
Let us speak.
We probably done as much research as you guys have, but I want you to know I will not let you sit here and tell lies.
Okay, but to go off of the adaptability part that Unyolo mentioned, a few weeks ago, me and Unyolo had a pairs matchup in Cinema Wars, and our answer for a question that we had prepared was Edgar Wright. And the other team chose Edgar Wright, and we adapted and tore Edgar Wright down and won that debate. You guys are just refusing our argument and trying to make the argument against a lesser team that is not the one we're arguing for.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's gonna end it. All right, so Nikita, judge each team out of 10.
I literally was Googling just now list of defenders, and I'm here on Wikipedia, and it's clearly not a single guy from the Netflix show. So look, based on the argument that you guys had, it's the defenders team. It's a 9 out of 10 because compared to the previous research that was like exceptionally done, and Namor and Doctor Strange and kidnapping Sue, you literally went back to the previous stage and stole their argument, which was solid, I think. And look, for the other teams, I'm really sorry, guys. I mean, Ben tried to put up something with the current team, with the new arrangement, but the argument was not kind of strong enough. Yes, you led with Reed being the brain of the team, but you didn't kind of present them as a team because that's their main strength. I think the Fantastic Four are a unit, and that's why they could take down someone like Doctor Doom, arguably one of the greatest Marvel villains. So yeah, you guys get like a 4. Yeah, sorry.
So I gave Gone with the Wind a 6 out of 10, which is better than last time. And I don't. I'm not going to blame you guys for thinking that they were going to go with the Netflix defenders. So in regards to that argument, if they chose it, that's why I gave you a 6. Really, the Watchers came out to play. I mean, they're playing dirty, but they're also playing to win. So I had to give them a 9. Same as Nikita. So. I mean, they came to play, guys. So the score as of right now is 38-20, an 18-point lead. The score as of right now is 38-20, an 18-point lead for the Watchers going into the 3rd round.
This guy's amazing. I
know. He's our best guest judge.
Him so much.
One of the first things we discussed about John Wick is that he's a very skilled and trained fighter. He can basically turn anything into a weapon. We've seen it happen before. Like he's turned like a pencil into a weapon, a book into a weapon, and he knows his way around. A fight. He knows his way around a fight. John Wick is very vengeful. If you cross his path or you cross the line with him, you've basically woken a sleeping giant.
Predator That shit ain't nothing to goddamn John Wick. All right. So you guys, I can't wait to hear this argument on oh, you know, Predator's got lasers. Ooh, cool. That shit ain't nothing to John Wick.
The Predator works better in numbers, but you have one. You have the Predator. John Wick, we've seen in 3 movies, can take down a whole bunch of people, whether it be a club or wherever he is. Oh, and also in the Predator movie, he's taken down by Arnie, who just covers himself up in some mud and you know, kind of bounces around and sneak attacks him. So John Wick can just easily put himself into the mud and go around.
So going to the first Predator movie, yes, Arnie beats him, but it's after his whole squadron has been taken out and Arnie learns about all the things the Predator does. If this is a one-on-one matchup, John Wick doesn't have many opportunities to learn what the Predator's doing. The Predator takes out his first prey immediately every time. Who survives the opening scene of a Predator movie? No one. Because nobody knows what's there, what's going to happen. And the Predator is able to hunt him down before John Wick can even survive. And even the first John Wick, he gets a phone call that prevents him from getting shot in the head by a sniper. He gets lucky. I don't think John Wick is going to get lucky if a Predator is trying to assassinate him.
He survives because he has like this bullet suit, like he gets stabbed, he gets shot a lot of times. I'm sorry, you don't want to talk weapons, but if he gets hit once by a weapon of a Predator, he's gonna die. There's no suit that's gonna save him. And I never thought in my life that the last Predator movie was gonna be worth anything, but it's gonna save me on this argument. So at least, okay, if you saw the new goddamn Predator, he's bulletproof. He killed the guy with a book because he was a normal person. This last Predator would just snap his, like he can bring heads out with spines out of people. If you saw the Predator,
John Wick uses weapons. The Predator is a weapon.
Exactly.
John Wick gets saved by the nobility of the hotel's non-violence thing. You really think the Predator is going to honor that? No, he's just going to kill him as soon as he steps on the step.
Yeah.
Our laser guns, they don't shoot and hurt you. They completely make a hole on you. So that's it. You're not going to walk around with a hole in the middle of your chest and go like, oh, I'm just gonna get better. I'm just gonna just go there. No, you're dead.
You also brought up the hotel, and he has like the whole world going out after him. Yeah, and he's done very well with that and getting around them. So I think just
because none of them are alien.
Unyolo,
but it's like the whole world going against.
No, I'm responding.
Ben's talking.
Why don't you both just be quiet?
It's called responding, not talking on top. He said something and he stopped and I responded. That's how a debate goes. Maybe you should try it next time.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Oh boy. Okay.
We play to win. We play to win. Oh yeah, walk away.
Okay, is that the end?
Walk of shame. Walk of shame.
Myself and Nikita will grade the arguments. If the Watchers are up by 20 at the end of this round, they're up by 18 currently, then the match is over. We don't even need to get to the 4th prompt. Every time we have a Who Would Win segment, they started off by saying, you guys already lost. Because that's the thing. That doesn't mean it's true. It's just something they do. It's a technique.
That's kind of dumb, though. I mean, like they're already going to assume they're going to win. Like
they're winning by 18. They're winning by 18. So I'm assuming it's working so far.
Do you think like
that's just cockiness and being oh, I love myself. I think we're already going to win.
You ever saw?
Right? Why have a mentality? It's just that just proves how much of an a-hole you guys are.
Did you ever saw Muhammad Ali when he went on to fight? He doesn't go and say, "Oh, I'm gonna do my best and maybe." He's like,
because he was humble.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. No, that's the opposite. Look, in our minds, we're not gonna lose.
Like a butterfly.
In our minds, we're not gonna lose.
So I gave another 9 here for the Watchers, and I gave the other team a 4 out of 10. Not awful, but at the same time, they really couldn't
Tyler rebuttal. Right now.
They couldn't rebuttal. So I mean, you guys couldn't rebuttal their arguments. So I give you a 4.
The Watchers get a 9, okay? Because while the arguments were strong, I think the alien dogs was kind of weak. I mean, John Wick clearly sees it like
I'm gonna agree with that.
Not for Gone with the Wind, like you can see here initially. I gave it a 5, but because you guys got stuck with John Wick, I mean, and it's just like second argument in a row, pure obliteration, like plus 2 points. I don't know from like the my first time being here. I don't know what, if you want, you can count it, but I'll give final score 7 out of 10 because you guys literally, it's like, as someone who would have to argue for John Wick, it's impossible. I mean, what can you do? This is a Predator. Zap, invisible missile, boom, explosion head. Yeah, there's no fight even, I think.
And your winners, and still the faction champions, it is the Watchers! Okay, guys, you knocked them out in 3 rounds. You didn't need the full 4. Any words, as you guys are now 3-0. You've never lost a faction matchup so far, and you're still the faction champions.
Tyler, I hope you work out that issue. There's therapy for that. You once told me to sit down and be humble, but you literally just stood up and walked out of one of the matches. So I just wanted to point out your hypocrisy.
Oh, God.
This rivalry has just begun, my friend.
Yeah, let me just say that I want to take this time to professionally declare I want peace between me and Unyolo.
Oh, gosh.
And I'm just saying that now. There's saying goes that if you can't beat them, join them. And I clearly cannot beat Unyolo at anything. He's clearly the better man, the stronger man, and I have much respect for him. But Guy, we have some unfinished business.
Shout out to you, Nikita. Great judge. You were a great judge.
Yes, you were great.
The winners of this matchup are going to be the Watchers. They are still going to be the #1 team, the #1 faction in the League of Cinephiles so far. Please like the video, subscribe, hit that bell icon to get notified on all our latest simulated content. Thank you for watching. Ciao.